Hey YouTube fans, today's little video, we're going to talk about two different flavors. So this is called Liquid IV versus Prime. So I already put it into my water for Liquid IV. Okay. So the sugar in Liquid IV for the sugar is 0. Yeah, total sugars and added sugars is 0%. But it does have a lot of calories, which is 15 milligrams in calories. So this is Liquid IV. And I'm going to test it out in this bottle for Liquid IV. It's very sweet. I'm gonna give it. So with Liquid IV, I'm gonna give the Liquid IV a score here. It would be in F tier. Because it's so sweet and it's not well blended. And just have fiber. Total carbohydrates, only 5 grams in total carbohydrate. So I give this an F tier. Very sweet. But with Prime, which I'm showing off here, a lot of haters I'm saying awful things about Prime. And I already tasted it. It's delicious. And yes, this is more healthier than this. Versus the Liquid IV is not really the best. So that's why I give it the F tier system. But with Prime, it only has 20 calories. Only 2 grams of sugar. So technically, I can have this. The reason why, because it's gluten-free and caffeine-free. So caffeine is a dosage of chemicals. And those chemicals are like the bubbles. That's carbohydrate. But this one has caffeine in it. So this has no caffeine. Like the things that has caffeine, like coffee and Liquid IV, has that. Because it's not as good or blend. But for hydration bottles, for Prime, I do not discriminate no one on this channel. But I do want to say the more healthier choice is Prime. Like, if you are a true athlete, like myself, on this channel, I believe in the real hard and facts. That Prime is healthier than Liquid IV. This is too sweet for my tasting. So that's why I give it an F tier on my system. But with Prime, it has no sugar, which is only 2 grams of sugar in it. But that's okay for me to have. Only 2 grams in Prime. And when people like doctors and nurses and sometimes random people out there in the world here today, this Prime is not poison. This is the healthier choice for athletes like Logan Paul, Jake Paul. They're athletes like myself. And I'm not here to judge. I have done my facts that I know that Prime is way better choice to have than Liquid IV. The one thing about Liquid IV does not have the actual source of natural goodness. This has coconut water and regular water blend. For Liquid IV, does not have that. So, I recommend all things for all the athletes. Now, if you're a Special Olympics athlete, or a quality athlete, or a basketball athlete, you name it. All the athletes around the world can have this, which is Prime, because Prime is the word, and it's healthy for you The reason why it's healthy is that, from my sources of my knowledge, is to keep you hydration. Don't let people fool you. Like, they will say, you do know that people will die from it. Well, the thing is that they can't die over a dose of a Weapon Prime. People say things when they don't want to hear. Because I am now a product to Prime with Logan Paul. That now I work with him. And the reason why, because Prime is more healthier than anything in the world. Seeing with my Diet Coke, it's the same thing like Prime. But Diet Coke will be on a different video. But right now we are comparing Liquid IV versus Prime. So, I just want to put it out there for this channel. And I just want to say that thank you for joining in. Don't let anyone tell you what to drink. For the, you have to be old enough to have them. If for kids, I recommend a hydration, because the kids of the universe here on Earth, they need to learn to understand what is good for them. You can't just die over one single drink, a Prime. And the reason I know this knowledge, because I'm a scientist, that I know what tastes good, and it's Prime. You always want to stay hydrated, and that is with Prime. So yeah, so I recommend for older kids, like teenagers, they can have it. Like if you're under the age, like 5 or 6 year olds, I recommend not to drink them for their age. So you have to be a little bit more older, like 16 and 18 and over to have these Prime drinks. You have to be over 18 to have Prime. But for the adults, they can have it, because it's to help to keep them focused during the day with the mind. As an athlete, you're gonna have Prime. It's not going to kill you. And I just want to put this out there for you guys. Logan Paul is a good man. That I do know. I don't care what people will say about this. That I do not like rumors spreading about the product Prime. Spreading around at all. I care about Prime. It's more healthier for you to help you to live and have it in moderation. So that is my little video for you guys. So I would give Prime an S tier because it's healthier and it keeps you hydrated during the day. But with Liquid IV, it's too sweet for me. But I know that there are people out there who thinks different. Of the taste what they like. But mine, for the S tier, Prime is my S tier. Because it tastes good. Because it's healthier than normal water. And also Liquid IV. So I recommend for younger kids to just have water. Regular water. Just don't go out there starting to buy Prime hydration drinks or the energy drinks. And it's more healthier for the older age groups, like teenagers and people like my age. So that's my recommendation to Liquid IV versus Prime. An F tier for the Liquid IV, Prime, and S tier, which is okay in my book. But when people say bad things about Prime, don't listen to it. They don't know anything about what is inside of the drink or the people who made it. I don't care about people have to say negative emotions or negative thoughts about Prime because I don't care about that. Because in science, you want to put it in for drinks, because I have done an experiment back in my time when I went to school, and I tested out a couple drinks. Now, what tastes good? And I talked to my teacher about that, and she told me that what is your review of this project that you're doing? Drink tasting. So I told her that it depends the things that we're drinking. You have to make your options open. It's good to be hydrated by any point of your stage of your lifetime. And I told her that in my book that something more healthier than normal water like Prime, or it could be Gatorade Zero. But the thing is that in Gatorade Zero and other formulas for drinks, you gotta look at the facts that's behind the bottle. Like how much calories it has, how much sugar does it has, and divide it by math. 2 grams is okay to have, because it's only like this amount of it in a single fruit drink. But that's okay to have. And it's not going to kill you or harm your kids in any way. It's just like, I have this friend give me a bad review. Now, I know that in my heart, in my science method, that fruit drinks similar to energy drinks, but they're different. But like energy drinks that are more fruity, with more fruit inside of it. It's just like regular water, but with different types of fruit taste that you can taste it on your tip under your tongue. So, with that being said, I am the Orange Spy Ninja. So I chose that name for this video, and have an orange of a good day. Now I'm sleepy, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth and get ready for bed. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow for a brand new video, or Saturday. With that being said, make sure you thumb bless this video. Make sure you hit my bell notification with the gray on it. And make sure you hit subscribe down below to my channel. So I hope you guys like this new video. Peace. Have a great day. Catch you guys later for a new video. Peace.